13-year-old Hailey Dunn is missing.
I have to have her back.
Police desperately trying to find the 8th grader after she leaves her home to walk over to a friend's house where she was supposed to have a sleepover. But Hailey never arrives.
We're torn up. We love her. We all need her back.
Friends and family grow increasingly concerned and are asking anyone to be on the lookout to bring their little girl home.
Somebody took her. She's mine and Clint's daughter. God gave her to us. We want her back. Somebody took her. She's mine and Clint's daughter. God gave her to us. We want her back. I want her to know that I have to have her back. Her dad has to have her back. We're torn up.
A 13-year-old cheerleader leaves in broad daylight from her own home to walk down the street to a little friend's sleepover. Reminds me a lot of the Carly Bruscia case out of Florida. She's never seen again. Take a look at 13-year-old Hailey Dunn. Absolutely precious. Where is Hailey? Out to Michael Board, WOAI News Radio. Michael, what can you tell us?
She was last seen a week ago, Nancy. It's been a week since anybody has seen this beautiful little 13-year-old girl. About 3 o'clock last Monday is the last time anybody saw her alive. There's no sign of what happened to her, no sign that she was going anywhere. She didn't take anything with her when she left her house. No sign of what happened to this girl.
Joining me right now is Hailey's mother. This is Billy Dunn joining us from Dunn, Texas. Miss Dunn, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate your media attention.
Yes, ma'am. Number one, we are praying. Everyone look at the photo. The tip line is 325-728-5294. There's a $10,000 reward. Help us find Hailey. Miss Dunn, how far did she have to go to get to the little sleepover?
4 to 5 blocks. It wasn't rare for Hailey to walk a short distance during daylight. She wasn't allowed out after dark, especially to walk, but she only had 4 to 5 blocks to go.
Tell me what happened the day she went missing, Miss Dunn.
She went missing on Monday while I was at work. My boyfriend, he came home from work about 3 o'clock, or he got to my house about 3 o'clock. He seen Hailey. Hailey was there. She told him, I'm running across the street to my dad's house for a few minutes, but I'm going to Mary Beth's and I'm staying the night there. Let my mom know. So that evening when he picked me up from work, when we got home, or getting ready for bed, I didn't get worried when I hadn't heard from Hailey. I thought she was at Mary Beth's. I was kind of upset that she didn't call and confirm it with me, but not worried at that point.
Why didn't you call?
Tuesday, I was at work again. I left my cell phone at home for my kids to use while I'm working. So Tuesday, I called my son. I said, tell Hailey, text the little girl, her friend, tell Hailey she needs to go ahead and get home. This was around lunch. My son called me back within a few minutes and said, Mom, she said Hailey never made it over there. She never spent the night. So at that point, I called Hailey's dad and found out she didn't go over there and she didn't stay the night with him. I left from work and went to the police station in Colorado City and reported her missing.
Everyone, you are seeing pictures of a 13-year-old little cheerleader who, by all accounts, leaves home to go 4 to 6 blocks to a sleepover with a friend. She never makes it. Now, this would have been, Miss Dunn, the Tuesday following Christmas on Saturday?
Right. She was last seen the 27th.
And your boyfriend says, what time was it she left the home?
Right around 3:15.
Did she have a cell phone?
No, she didn't have her own cell phone.
Does she go online?
Yes, she has a Facebook.
Have the police looked at her Facebook account?
They have. I know investigators are still doing a lot. It doesn't look like, they're not sure if Hailey's logged in any. We're going to talk with investigators again tonight. They finally got some Texas Rangers involved just barely yesterday, 6 days later. But we do finally have the Texas Rangers' help. And that makes me feel a lot better.
Thank God for that.
Right.
So this is the Tuesday afternoon after Christmas. Let me ask you this. Did anyone see her other than your boyfriend that day?
There were some people came forward. A neighbor saw her around lunchtime on Tuesday out in my backyard talking on the cell phone.
Talking on
Monday.
what cell
I'm
phone?
sorry.
Talking on what
On my
cell
cell
phone?
phone.
Okay,
My cell phone.
well, that was Monday. Didn't she go missing on Tuesday?
No, I reported her missing Tuesday. That's when I realized she didn't make it to the friend's house.
Now, I thought you were at work. Why was your cell phone at home?
Because I left it there for my children.
Okay, so she goes missing Monday. You report it Tuesday after Christmas. Okay,
Right.
so I know she's alive at lunchtime. I know she's fine. She's at home. The boyfriend comes home at what time? Did you say around 3 o'clock?
Yes, ma'am.
So 3 o'clock. Between 12 and 3, did anybody else see her beside the boyfriend?
Just my next door neighbor.
Okay, and that was at noon. Did anyone
Yes.
see her out walking at all? Can we confirm that she was out walking to her friend's house?
No.
Hailey supposed.
Okay. So the boyfriend sees her at 3, and Hailey tells the boyfriend that she's going to go sleep over or go over to the father's house or wherever she was going. I have to listen to this again. And the mother gets home from work, and she doesn't call over to talk to her daughter to just at least say, I wish you would have called me and asked me if you could do this. Is it me? People? Is it me? Oh, goodness. I don't know. Parents, if your child asks somebody else within your family if you could go over to somebody else's house, please call the other person's house. Speak to your child. Speak to the parent or whoever. I mean, this is really getting to be ridiculous.